Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who have been with me for a while, you may have noticed that my studio background has changed a bit. So I'm currently going through a studio makeover, which I'll share with you in another video at a later time when it's complete. Anyways, today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this multifunctional voice amplifier from Maono. Now this isn't a sponsored video, but they did send this to me to review. So I'll be sharing with you my opinions about this product, whether they're good or bad. Now the first thing that I noticed when I got this product was that it didn't come in its typical Maono packaging, which is pretty colorful like the box you see here. Instead, as you can see here, the packaging is pretty mellow and not like your typical Maono packaging. But then again, that could be because this is a new product and it hasn't got its official packaging yet. Anyways, before we review this, let's go ahead and start by unboxing this to see what all comes in this packaging. This voice amplifier from Maono is essentially a mini loudspeaker. Now I've bought and tested many of their products in the past and they've all been great quality products, so hopefully this speaker is the same. The unit is packaged in a plain box which gives you a brief description of the features and pictures of the various uses for the speaker. Now in the box, you start with the standard customer contact card in case you need any kind of support, either post-sales or customer support. You also get a headset with a 3.5mm connector. Now the headset is made up of a flexible material and easily bends to fit all kinds of head shapes and configurations. It's also got this non-stick rubbery felt pad to keep the headset from moving too much. You also get this waist belt and lanyard, as well as a 3.5mm cable to connect external auxiliary devices such as MP3s and other devices you might want to connect the speaker to. In addition to that, you also get a USB to micro USB cable for the purpose of charging the device. In addition to that, it also comes with your standard instruction manual to help you quickly set up the device and get started. Now when it comes to the speaker itself is pretty nice with a polished plastic build and weighs just under 15 ounces. The build quality feels as like most other Maono products, and as expected feels ultra solid and durable. The speaker has a number of buttons and knobs on each of the sides to control different functions of the speaker, and it even has an antenna to amp up your overall reception. The speaker also has a number of inputs so you can connect different accessories, microphones, headsets, and auxiliary devices. Now I do like the piano black glossy finish, but I can imagine that it scratches easily and leaves a lot of fingerprints. It's also got a clip on the back, and it's small enough to fit in the palm of your hands. So as you can see, this is a portable amplifier that practically fits in the palm of your hand. Now it's supposed to be perfect for small speaking engagements where portability is key. Now some examples for individuals or situations where this might be perfect are tour guides, classrooms, or training environments. Even small meetings and fitness and yoga classes, just to name a few. Now the speaker itself is a mono speaker which can amplify up to about 126 decibels, and according to the specs can cover up to about 10,000 square feet. But then again, I assume that's based on certain conditions in your environment, such as the ambient noise all around you. It's got a 5-watt, 1500 milliamp rechargeable lithium-ion battery that should last for about 10 hours and takes up to 4 hours to fully charge. Now the unit itself is made up of a pretty durable plastic and it does feel very solid. It weighs about 9 ounces and it also comes with this nylon strap so you can easily loop it around your neck or around your waist to carry it around. Now on the left side of the device, you've got your micro USB slot to charge the device, as well as a micro SD slot which will allow you to play stored music sound files using the device, kind of like a speaker. On the right side of the device, you've got various playback buttons that allow you to play, pause, rewind, fast forward, and repeat. There's also a mode button that you can use to toggle between the different input modes, whether it's the SD card itself, the auxiliary input at the top of the device, or even an FM radio which is built into the unit itself. At the top of the device, you've got your on-off dial, which also serves as the volume knob, as well as the auxiliary in port and the microphone port, so you can attach the included headset or a separate microphone. It's also got a USB output port, which I myself probably won't have a use for. This device has also got a built-in antenna for the FM radio function to boost and improve overall reception. So, let's go ahead and see how this thing works. First we'll set it up by taking the strap and connecting it to the device itself. So there's these two hooks on the back, which you can connect the strap to. And it doesn't attach very easily. Now they say this is a waist strap, but I'm probably going to put it around my neck because I want the speaker to be eye or ear level of my audience members rather than on my side where the sound would be coming from my side or my crotch, which is where I don't want my audience focusing. Although with a coverage area of about 12,000 square feet, this speaker should be able to project sound no matter where it's placed. So now before you use a speaker, you need to make sure you charge it. And like I mentioned before, it takes about 4 hours to fully charge this device. Now you're going to want to plug whatever device you want to use into it, whether it's a microphone or a headset, into the microphone slot, and then turn the device on. You're going to want to try to keep your microphone away from the speaker itself so you don't get any feedback. Now as you can hear, this speaker is pretty loud. There is a diffuser on the end of this microphone, however it doesn't do that great of a job diffusing all of the plosives. So if I'm talking into the mic, you can still hear me breathing, you can still hear the sounds. But you know, for a headset, it's not that bad. You just need to adjust how far the mic is from your mouth and you can diffuse some of those plosives. So one thing you'll notice is that although it's pretty loud, there is no bass to it. It's pretty much all treble and midtones. So you'll definitely get the projection you need when you're speaking into it, but you won't get any kind of bass or substance that's gonna improve the sound. Now one thing that's cool that I noticed is there is a little display telling you which mode it's on. If you go ahead and press the mode button, it will switch to, I think the first one is the radio, FM radio.
Medianas favoritas de 2 ingredientes, 5 palitos de pan, 2 litros.
So as you can see, it does have a FM radio built in, and you can use the forward and reverse buttons in order to switch through the different channels until you find the channel you're looking for. Again, not that much bass to it, but I don't think this was intended for parties. Now this really is a no-frills speaker. It's really intended for environments such as classrooms, training rooms, small meeting rooms, fitness and yoga classes, and even being a tour guide where you just need to project your voice across a small set of people or an entire room. So I think it does a good job there. So I can see why they want to put it on your waist, because if you put it around your neck, you will get feedback as you try to turn the volume a little bit higher. Now if you're trying to project further and you want to turn the volume up, I would recommend you wear this around your waist or even put it farther away from you. Because as you turn the volume up, you will get feedback just because of the distance from the microphone itself. So now if I was to place this at waist level and turn the volume up, even then you would get a little bit of feedback. So you're gonna have to put this even further, or just hold it down a little bit and then turn the volume up. Now one thing I did notice is as you turn the volume up, and no matter where you place the speaker, you still do get feedback. So there is a limit to how high you can turn the volume, because eventually you will get feedback, especially if you max out the volume, as you can already hear. So you're going to need to self-moderate your volume. Still, for certain speaking engagements, I think this is better. I myself am not one that projects very well across large conference rooms when I'm making speeches, so I can see this speaker being very helpful. As for the speaker itself, I still think it's a pretty good product. I think it's very durable and very well made. I do wish though that it had a little bit more bass so that the sound coming from the speaker itself would be a little bit more clear and sound a little bit better. But at roughly $28 on Amazon, and if you order now you get an additional 10% off, I can't complain. This is a pretty good product for the price. It's built well, it's pretty solid feeling, it's got good functionality, you've got an FM radio, you can plug in an auxiliary device, and it works as a speaker itself. And as you can hear, it can get pretty loud. With an extra extension cable or a long microphone cable, you can turn the volume all the way up and place the speaker anywhere and cover an entire stadium when doing your speech. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed and found this video helpful. If you want to order one of these multifunctional voice amplifiers for yourself, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description section below. On your way out, please go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I post new content. Until next time, see ya.